What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Where today we're about to speak to Jack, get her mission. I believe this one gives her the loyalty one, or whatever it's called.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
That's so.
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'm listening. Wherever you are.
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
Justification?
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
So for no reasons then?
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
Okay, your escape?
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
That's rough. Other kids?
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
Read that I don't get to ask what it is, but I'm guessing that's coming up. So, share it with Cerberus?
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Okay. I'll confront them now.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Why now?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
Destroying the base?
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
Probably not. Okay, let's go.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Okay, I'm not too sure what we're actually going to do today, though. Because we do actually have multiple companion missions. Let's see, how do I get to the... There's no shortcut to it. We have the Jack one. We have... the Year of the Shadow Broker. We have the Miranda one and the Jacob one. We got these first, so let's go and start with Jacob. Go to Aya. And just move down the list. Guessing more companion ones will show up as we go. Nothing there. Aya. It's over here somewhere. Alpha Draconis. Let's go and plop down this planet, get this little look real quick. It's poor, so we don't really need it. We can ignore it. Just move on.
I have detected an anomaly.
General distress.
This one's rich though.
Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impacted unscheduled sub.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Head on down. I'll scan it later. Haven't played with Jack yet. I like it. Actually, give her a shirt now. Let's purchase that one. Weapon damage. And auto the rest. She should be able to use the Krogan one. Just be able to hold it with the biotics and stuff.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Detect no life signs. From the ship specifically? Because I don't think I can get into it.
There it is, and
Seems to be
mostly
a bit
intact. They could have survived impact, but
Submerged.
years.
That was a gunshot.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Partial officer log.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Excuse me, what? It's disturbing.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
Yeah, the mission marker is pointing this way, so we'll just continue down this way. Let's not deviate from now.
Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay.
Guess we have to
Local
go in there
flora
later.
chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Emergency command protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Unsafe deceleration?
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
That's a lot. Surprised they're not all dead. Or at least they didn't all die. Local food and neural decay?
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Beacon activation protocols?
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Let's go.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Yeah, that long? He's screwed.
More of the partial logs.
She always said no. She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Got how disturbing this mission was.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Nope. That's a hack. Oh. We got it.
After a crash, you can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
What? Thought I was supposed to be searching the place. Is this not true? Yeah, that's apparently it. Yeah, guess we're heading this one. Get some extra loot, maybe?
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Calm down. No. What's your name and rank?
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't... think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Trouble.
No shield!
Bad aim.
Nothing can stop me.
Have a nice trip.
Jeez, where'd that guy come from?
I'll throw you like a toy!
That's not neural decay. They were nuts.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Yep. Swear we're going. Okay. Shepard doesn't know how to step over a pebble or a small rock. But that's fine. We'll go around.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Where'd the hunters come from?
No fight from these guys, but they've got the same uniform as the others who attacked us.
Except they're all female.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
If they were violent, I'd have killed them. But the woman on the beach said hunters were exiled.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
That's not a good sign.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Oh, yeah. That's an effigy.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Excuse me. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Hostile forces have engaged. System failing. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Not much of a captain if he's got to kill his crew to keep him in line.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
Got a lot of credits lying around. So, at least there's that.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
What is it?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Doesn't explain the 10 years.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
We essentially know what all this is about. We've already seen it. No need to ask. They're fighting back now.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Heck, gotta set this thing to explode. And back up. Come on, you two.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free, he's covering his ass.
That one corpse is old. A warning. The others are fresher, maybe a month.
The hunters started fighting back.
Hello, dead people.
Careful, I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
Do better.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
Impact event.
It's a bad position.
Requesting assistance. Allied force casualty.
On target!
That was a bad position. Bit bugged. Anything back? Nope, nothing back there. Buddy's on the way down.
I've got him!
Rerouting power. Requesting assistance. Allied force casualty. Excuse me. Rerouting power.
You're done!
Engaged. Hostile forces have engaged. Please reconsider your aggressive attitude.
How about you reconsider your aggressive attitude? It's kind of rude, you know?
Fly, bitch!
Hostile forces have engaged.
It's gonna be one of those situations where I have to, like, just push forward continuously. And
I
low.
can take you all.
Because I want to loot.
Excuse me.
It's about to get fun.
Engaged.
Right.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. You can stay there anyways.
Attack exceeds.
Come here!
Impact imminent.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Usually how it works.
Shotgun!
I'm taking fire.
That's me, dumbass!
Get out of the way.
I'll kill you all!
Attack exceeds unit defense systems. Backup systems engaged.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
He'll be dead soon. Probably. If that's not the Paragon choice, then we may just leave it alone. We've already failed.
Hello, dead people. Enemy drone!
Good job, Jacob. Stagger him out of cover.
One down.
Enemy!
That happened.
Hello, dead people.
Enemy drone!
How does one work this thing?
I'll
Look
kill
how-
you all! Ha!
I'll tag the corner right there if I use it here.
Subdue and suppress. Backup systems requesting assistance.
Want to know how to use this damn thing?
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
This weapon feels useless.
Up front! That's me. Combat drone!
I can take you all!
Okay. Yeah, it's useless. I wanted to give it a try, but
nice trip! Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Though it did seem to, like, one-shot the entire arena, so... it has some use, at least. Just not a lot. Kinda wish I could just press 1 or 2 to get to my weapons. That's getting annoying. Nope. I also would like to sprint with that button. No loot. I got some Refined Element 0 up here, though. Not like I actually need that one. 2,400 credits. You got loot? Nah.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
I'm Shepard. You know Jacob.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
A decade, Taylor. Why?
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Other officers?
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
Time and food reserves?
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
Sun and time apart?
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Hunters?
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
You'll answer for this.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'd shoot him, but Paragon, so I can't escape the law now.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Yeah, earned a level. Level 16. Survivors from Aya are being treated by Alliance personnel with additional service support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. Power unlock creates a shield that soaks huge amounts of damage. Barrier, one of my favorite abilities. Unlock new outfit for Jacob. Something better, which is the pistol damage. 28,000 credits. Nice.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Good job.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
What you knew about it?
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Obvious insider?
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Yeah, alright.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Okay, surprised by Miranda?
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
Anytime, Jacob.
Okay. Well, there's that. We're gonna go ahead and end it here for the day. I'm gonna go get that pistol upgrade, if I can, and continue on with Miranda's next time. So, thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.